Hey, hello, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today I am swatching part one of the Zoya Luscious collection, which is their fall 2020 collection that has already released. I've decided to break it up into two videos because I did that last time for the previous collection and that worked really well, and it allows me to get the content out to you guys faster, and I just really like this organization. So this kind of half of the collection is your more pinks and your purples, and I think all of the pinks and purples are in this section. So if you are a pink or purple fan, you're going to, I think, really like this collection. They have very nice formulas, easy to work with as always with the Zoya polish. And let's start swatching. Like I said, you can also buy these in these like halves too, which is another reason I kind of did that. Anyway, here is Wanda. Wanda is really pretty. It is kind of a what would you say, like a muted bubblegum pink that has a shimmer running throughout it, and it's more of like a good pieced out shimmer where it's got like little flecks of it, and it kind of has a gold and silver like tone to it, I would say, with the shimmer. You pick up on a lot of gold on camera, but then out in like the daylight you can see a little bit of silver. Sorry about the shakiness of the camera. That one covered perfectly in 2 coats. And I really liked the shade. It was different for a fall collection, and I'm not huge into fall colors, so that was exciting for me. Then the next shade is Patrice, and virtually this is the same polish as Wanda, just with a different color. So the shimmer and everything that's in it is the same. It's kind of that gold slash silver vibe, but then your base color is kind of a mauve-y shade that kind of like picks up differently depending on what you're near. Sometimes it'll pull more purple, sometimes it'll pull more pink, and vice versa. Then the next shade we have is Teresa, and Teresa is well, we have a lot of shades that are kind of in the same family, so they're kind of hard to describe, but this is a good classic Zoya cream. It is kind of a purpley tone that is a bit more warmer, I would say, compared to the others in this collection, and it covers perfectly in 2 coats. The one thing I did note with these polishes, though, is that they seem to run down at the stem of the brush rather fast. I don't know if it's something in the formula or if it's just because everything is super hot in my room, and I don't know, I did it 2 or 3 days like playing with them and it happened every time, so I don't know, just be a little bit mindful of that. The shade we're looking at now is called Andrea, and this is a deep dark purple with like an icy teal shimmer in it as well. It has that duochrome like finish where you shift around your nails and you get like various colors. It's really pretty, has a nice formula, and covered perfectly in 2 coats. Then the next shade we have is called Bentley, and this is your much darker purple. I would almost compare this as like an eggplant purple, though it does have a bit more of a red tone in it, because sometimes I feel like purple that's like an eggplant purple has a bit more of a blue tone. I do still feel like this has a red tone, but it is cooler than Teresa. Then the last shade for this part of the collection is Sharon, and Sharon is definitely kind of your warm tone magenta that leans a bit more purpley than pink. However, it definitely does have a very prominent magenta tone to it. It does cover really nicely in 2 coats as well. And like I said, overall this collection is very consistent. I did find that the polishes, it ran down the stems of the brushes rather fast, so you had to be mindful of how you are working and how quick you're working. And as I mentioned in basically every Zoya video, I do really wish that they would go to the bigger wide brush as your default brush rather than this thin brush, because I feel like every other brand has the bigger brush, and I feel like it's just so much more convenient and it's easy to work with. So I feel like Zoya is a little bit behind in that, and I feel like their polishes would perform better with the other brush. Anyway, that is my assessment of part 1 of this collection. I will have part 2 up tomorrow. Really pretty polishes, and I think my favorites are actually in part 2, so definitely come back for that video. I think that is officially it. These are available now on Zoya's website. You can actually buy all of the polishes that I just showed you together, as I said, if you only wanted this set, or you can buy them, of course, individually, and they also have fun like trio packs available. So lots of fun options, and I will link the Zoya website down below. But other than that, I think that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!